Can I do a list of 30? What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here. All right, time to do my top 10 anticipated movies for 2021. That's right. This was a difficult one because the list was long. There's so many movies that have been pushed to this year. There are movies on this list that were on my anticipated list of last year. That's what's crazy about that. It's crazy that way things happen in 2020. Like looking back at my anticipated video that I posted in 2019 to 2020. I mean, there's going to be some repeats just because they all got postponed. But anyways, guys, yep, just going to go through, of course, the 10. And like I said, it was difficult. There's things on here. I mean, there's movies on here that should be on here. Your Mortal Kombat, Antlers, No Time to Die. I mean, there's some movies on there that didn't quite make the list. But of course, you know, anticipating them. But here we go, guys. Coming in at number 10. And you know, hopefully we have a scene where Ethan Hunt screams at people. That's right. Mission Impossible 7. Now there's no official poster. Some of these don't have official posters, so they're just like mocked up posters. But yes, Mission Impossible 7 is my number 10. They I don't even know like full on release dates even. I'm not even gonna try. I wasn't gonna look all that stuff up, but I mean obviously the Mission Impossible franchise is fantastic. I mean, I've been a fan of it since the first movie. I mean, and then it went through its little struggles, you know, with the second, and it was third, and then it seemed to really find its footing with Ghost Protocol, the fourth movie, and then it's been stellar ever since. And Tom Cruise is a madman. Curious to see what kind of stunts he does in this movie that are going to put him almost in harm's way. So there you go. Number 10, Mission Impossible 7. Number 9, a movie that was on the list last year that I definitely want to see. A Quiet Place 2. Part 2, I should say. And now, I love the first one. I think the first one, whenever it came out, was it 2018 or 17? I think it was 18. Maybe. I don't know. But that was my favorite movie of the year just because I just really, really enjoyed the first movie. John Krasinski made something pretty special. Unique. I mean, he kind of combined, for me, I always said it was like a combination of Signs and Tremors. And I love both of those movies, and I thought he just did an excellent job. And I'm curious to see where they take part 2 because, you know, it's a direct sequel. It's not going to, obviously, there's going to be some John Krasinski. He's not directing it, but there's going to be some, or is he directing? I can't even remember. I forgot. But there's going to be some John Krasinski because they're going to do some flashbacking to when the whole event started. So I'm curious to see how that all plays in there and everything. So there you go. Number 9, A Quiet Place 2. Number 8. Number 8 is The Suicide Squad. That's right. After seeing like the behind the scenes and, you know, finding little tidbits about it, and we finally, guys, we could put it to bed. I kept saying this like last year because I found out earlier this year, that yes, it was going to be a hard R. And then actors started saying, yeah, hard R. And then James Gunn finally said, yeah, it's a fucking R-rated movie. It's like, yes, makes sense. But after seeing the behind the DC fandom thing, it got me hyped up for this movie, you know? It definitely has a different tone, but it definitely has a Suicide Squad-like tone. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. So that is my number 8. And then we got my number 7, which is, of course, another comic book movie. And really the reason why is because we're going to probably see this. Spider-Man 3. Now, I mean, we don't have all full-on confirmation of are we going to see 3 Spider-Men in this movie, but it's looking like that's going to be the case. It looks like we're going to see Toby and we're going to see Andrew, and then of course Tom, and you know, Doctor Strange's in here. They're going to be playing with the multiverse, so I'm really curious to see where it all goes and how it works with into the SpiderVerse movie, which was, you know, that's probably arguably the best Spider-Man movie. I mean, it's not live action, so people are like, you can't count that one because it's not live action. Well, fuck off. I still can't. I consider Batman Mask of the Phantasm and, like, you know, in my top 10 list of best Batman movies. I mean, come on. I don't care if it's animated. It's still a fantastic movie, just like Into the Spideyverse. So there you go. That is my number 7 into the Spideyverse. I guess yeah, I don't know. Live action Into the Spideyverse. That's what it would be. All right, coming in my number 6 right here. I don't even think this is a real poster, but maybe it is. I don't know. But Army of the Dead, a Netflix original by Zack Snyder. Now, we're anticipating this one because, you know, it's going to be, yes, you know, it's going to be the year of Zack Snyder. But the fact that he's going to be doing something original, something his own creation that he created that of course is already spun off into a prequel. There's going to be some animated spin-offs as well. And I'm just gonna, I mean, you get zombies, you get Zack Snyder and a pretty cool cast, and it's like, yeah, all right, bring it, please. There's going to be some unique action. There's going to be some well-executed shots. You know how it is. So he's going to bring, breathe some new life into the zombie genre. And of course, we are all here for it. So that is my number 6. Coming into my number 5, a movie that we should have already watched, Ghostbusters Afterlife. I love how it says summer 2020. We don't even got a new trailer yet. When are they going to drop a new trailer? At least give us something. But I'm still hyped for it because, you know me, I'm a big Ghostbusters fan. And this is a direct sequel. I don't know if it's a direct sequel to 2. I'm thinking it is, but it's going to have the original cast with the new cast, which is the way it should have been at first. It should have never been a total remake when it came to the 2016 version. Ugh, gross. Anyways, but it's just that there, like I said, with that movie, it was like, okay, I was enjoying like the first like half hour if it wasn't a Ghostbusters movie, and then it got into like the craziness, and I'm like, nah, not really digging that. It just didn't work for me. But you never know. They might have like a multiverse when it comes to Ghostbusters. Who knows? But definitely looking forward to this one and seeing the old cast come back. Coming in my number 4 is, of course, Godzilla versus Kong. Yeah. We're still waiting for a trailer for this. I mean, I guess this is supposed to be coming out, like May 26th or something like that. So hopefully a new trailer is showing up pretty soon because I'm curious to see some images of this. I mean, we've seen some images of this, but I want to see a full-on trailer and see how crazy this movie is going to be and expand this monsterverse and to a whole other level. So that's going to be very interesting. So, yep, that is my number 4. My number 3 is a movie that we should have already saw as well, Dune. That's right. I'm actually about to crack open the book. I have not read the book, but I'm going to read the book. I'm going to crack that open pretty soon and get into that and dive into the Dune world. It's just very unique. It's something new, new kind of sci-fi world. And, of course, Denny, who, of course, has his gripes about what's happening right now when it comes to streaming service, stuff like that. But it's like, okay, Denny, that's fine. But please, I just want to see your movie and how gorgeous it is. He has a unique style. Some people don't like it. Some people think like his movies can be boring, and it's like, that's fine. Not me. I mean, Arrival is like probably, that is my favorite movie of his. And it's like, it's probably up there in my top 20 because I think that movie is excellent. And he's just got that unique, whatever he's shooting, he has a unique style with it. Because you look at Sicario, that's not in the same line as Arrival, it's got a different kind of sense to it. Like it almost seems like 2 different directors, but it's the same director. And so I'm just curious to how he tackles the Dune world. And then, of course, coming in my number 2, and I thought this was an awesome fan poster, Matrix 4. I mean, that's the way he kind of looks in there. We saw the set photos and videos. He is wearing a beard and he's got the long hair. So going to be interesting to see what they do with this. I've heard the script is crazy. It's going to be really weird and crazy and meta and everything, like little plot details. And I'm like, okay. And then it's just seeing the set video where you literally saw guys like hanging off a helicopter and then they're falling. And I don't know. I love the Matrix trilogy, one of my favorite trilogies. I know a lot of people say that the sequels suck. I am not one of those people. I think, there's like, the first one is pretty much perfect in my eyes. It is like a perfect R-rated sci-fi movie. It's so unique and so original. And then trying to capitalize on that. Yeah, there were some hiccups, but I really enjoy Reloaded and Revolutions, especially Reloaded. I thought like some of the action in Reloaded were just with some of the best sci-fi action out there. Is crazy. They definitely bumped up the action levels to 11 in that. And then, Revolutions was like, yeah, it was an interesting finish, but I thought, where else was it going to go, But yeah, some of the story parts could have been confusing, but I'm just curious to see, okay, where was the next step? Now, where do we go from there? So that's why I'm so intrigued by that. And then, of course, guys, what my number 1 movie, anticipated movie of this year. I mean, if you didn't know what it was, you don't know me. And you know what it is. It's Zack Snyder's Justice League. Come on. You knew it was going to be that. Yep, obviously, this is, I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see the 4-hour plus saga that is Justice League and to see how it's received. I hope to see it on a big IMAX screen. I want to see the black and white version. I want to watch it at home, break it down, have discussions about it, and then hopefully we could pull enough, hype and everything where Warner Media goes, hey, Zach, you want to make a follow-up? And he goes, yes. And then we get the full-on his SpiderVerse back. So, yeah, you guys knew that was going to be my number one. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Cannot wait. God damn. Just wait. We got one more trailer coming. We got some promo stuff, some posters that'll be coming out. And, all kinds of stuff. But, we got to be a little patient because I don't know if it's going to be until the end of this month or early next month. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys. That is my 10 anticipated films of this year. Hopefully we get to see them. Hopefully it's not going to be like last year when some of these were on the list and then they're going to be on the list again my next anticipated for 2022. Jesus. Hopefully that's not going to be the case, but my God, who knows what's going to happen when with all this stuff that's going on. But anyways, let me know some of your anticipated down below or whatever. And hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Hit the notification bell if you'd be so kind too. And there's also a join button if you want to join the Film Junkie member. You want to become a Film Junkie member, hit the join button, get some exclusive stuff. And we got the sock meds down below, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and the Patreon. If you want to help out like that, that'd be, help out that pirate ship, man. I do appreciate the pledges that I get from the patrons out there. And you get some perks as well. And then, of course, merchandise down below. If you want to get yourself a shirt, a hoodie, whatever, use promo code JUNKEE, JUNKEE, when you're checking out. And you'll get $3 off your purchase. That is running till Sunday, till tomorrow. So get on it. Hopefully, depends on when I post this video. It might be the day up. But anyways, just try it. See what happens. All right, guys. Talk to you later.